Hey guys, AMSM here, and we're going to put something new out for our channel this time. We're going to do our very first Wargaming Battle Report, and the game we'll be doing today is called Star Wars Armada. And if you guys aren't familiar with Star Wars Armada, I'll put a PDF to the rules in the section below. And in case, just to kind of sum it up real quick, it's a Star Wars fleet strategy game. And you have little ships, as you see here, and they have certain attacks and abilities, and you pit them against each other and fight. And usually there's scenarios, but since this is our first battle report, we're not going to do any scenarios, any obstacles, or any certain objectives. We're just going to lay them out onto the board, and, well, in this case, the field, and fight out. So I have my bro here helping me out. He'll be playing as the Rebel Scum, while I am the Glorious Galactic Empire. And so we're going to go through the fleets first, and the reason why I won't be showing their cards or anything, I'm going to put a PDF so you'll know how all that works. But now let's get into the fleets. For my Galactic Empire, I have 296 points, and I have an Imperial 1 class Star Destroyer, 2 Gladiator 1 class Star Destroyers, 4 squadrons of TIE Fighters. They're kind of hard to see because the carpet on the table is blue, 2 TIE Bomber Squadrons, and 2 TIE Advanced Squadrons. For the Rebel Alliance, we have an MC-80 Mon Calamari Command Cruiser, a Mark II frigate, a frigate Mark II-B. Go check the card. The card's on your side. I just can't remember the name for this.
It's a Assault Frigate Mark II-B.
Assault Frigate Mark II-B, and a Nebulon B Escort Frigate. 2 A-Wing Squadrons and 3 X-Wing Squadrons. And the field we have, I just got a tape measure and measured out a 3x3 foot square with my brother's cards over there and my cards right here, with the dice, damage cards, rule books, etc. over there. So now we are going to lay out our ships, and we'll be right back. Alright, now that our fleets are deployed, one thing I forgot to mention, my bro's fleet is a 298 point fleet. I forgot to mention that when we were showing the fleets. But now, our little square, like I said, is just a 3x3 foot square with rule books, movement tools, fire tools, dice, hull points, all that good stuff there. We have our cards here, and we're actually going to move into first command phase in round 1. So let me put the round 1 token out. And round 1 will begin, and we'll move into our command phase. Alright, so just before we begin, I'm just going to explain some basic rules just for you guys who have no idea, you're not part of the Wargaming world, just how this game basically works. So all cards, all ship cards, there are ships and squadrons in this game. Ships are like the Star Destroyers and the Cruisers, and there's squadrons like the TIE Fighters and TIE Bombers. This is a ship card. Ship cards, they have hull points, anti-squadron attacks, command scores, squadron scores, and engineering scores. They also have attacks. These are the different colored dice you can use, and shield counts. You have to destroy the shields in order to get to the hull points. Also, they have movements, and all these little numbers are how many times you can click this to move your ship. This is a movement tool that you help to move your ships. Also, these little things I'm putting out, these count your rounds. Each round is a 6-round game, and the winner of just a kind of just duke it out match is how many points of an enemy fleet you destroy, or if you completely destroy an enemy fleet. This is an initiative token, which you show if the round's opened or closed, or like the round started or ended. These are damage cards, so if you get a critical, such as this symbol here, that kind of looks like a fiery sword, you flip the card face up and put it next to that person's ship card, and it does a certain thing to them. And we'll help explain that when that happens. And if it's just a hit, and let me find a hit. If it's just a hit like that, and their shields are down in the area you're firing, it's just a face down one. And this represents 1 damage point. So if my Gladiator 1 takes 5 of these, gets 5 cards, it's destroyed, and I remove it from play. So, and also, there was a command score. These are things called command tokens. You choose your commands, and they all do certain things. Like navigate, it lets you speed up or slow down your ship. Squadrons let you activate a certain number of ships with a certain number of squadrons from a certain distance from your ship. Focus fire lets you roll 1 additional dice during an attack. And repair has to do with your engineering score, and I'll explain that once we get to it. And if you don't want to use a command ability, like you picked one that you don't like, you can take a token, and you can take as many tokens can be used later up to your command score. In case you're a little bit confused, refer to the rulebook I put in the PDF. Refer to the PDF, which is the rulebook that I put in the description. So anyway, now that that's all out of the way, we're going to get ready to move into play. All right, we are moving into the ship phase. There are four phases in this game. There's the command phase, which we just did, where you choose your command tokens. There's the ship phase, which we're moving into. There's a squadron phase, which you move squadrons, and there's the status phase, which we'll show you once we get there. All of these will be shown in the game because we're playing a full 6-round game. So, Rebels have the initiative, which means they get to start first. So, Dixon, go ahead and do your ship phase.
I gotta say one thing.
Right.
Even though his army is a few points higher than mine, and he has 3 more ships, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. Yeah, 3 more ships than me.
Squadrons
Squadrons
and
or
ships.
ships. The thing is, they make the game so it's balanced out, and so it's possible to win. You just have to know.
He's beaten me quite a few times. It's not like we're new to this game. We've been playing it for about a month now.
He hasn't won once.
Shut up, Dixon.
He's never.
Because I grew overconfident.
No,
Like that's how the Death Star was destroyed in New Hope. Anyway,
I
that's
got
enough.
complete total domination on you versus Axis and Allies.
Yes, okay. We may do Axis and Allies anyway.
Okay.
So now, Dixon, what ship are you going to move first?
Okay, so I'm going to use my Nebulon B escort frigate first.
That's that.
It's first command. It's squadron.
All right.
Activating. What better? Yeah,
Can't
get back now. I'm activating these two,
You got to measure it, Dixon.
but I want to activate.
Anyway, this
It's,
is
yeah. Okay. So the thing is, the number where it says squadron, that's how many squads you can go in medium range or further. Medium range or shorter. So my Nebulon B has a squadron points of 2, and so I want this front fighter is in small range, so I can activate it. And I choose to only activate 1, so I'm activating that one, and I'm going to move it. My X-wing has a movement of 3 spaces, so I'm going to move my X-wing.
I know it said ship phase, but whenever you pick the squadron ability, we may be really confusing right now, but it'll kind of settle out as we do more battle reports. But whenever you pick the squadron phase and you activate a squadron, that squadron automatically gets to move. You don't have to wait for the squadron phase to use it. Like I said, refer to the rule book if you're confused. You can pause the video right now if you want to and refer to the rule book. That will really help probably. And I'm not sure, since the PDF will go through, I'll try to make it work.
Alright, so my squadron moved 3 spaces, and now I'm going to move my Nebulon B escort frigate. I'm just going to choose, it's got a movement currently, it's got a speed of 2, and I'm just going to move it straight forward.
Usually in the ship phase, ships attack first, but since we're not in range of anything, we can't attack. All right, so
now I end my ship phase.
All right,
and
that
it's
is
his turn.
that is the end of the first move for the Rebel Alliance. All right, so now it's my ship phase, and I'll move this Gladiator 1 class Star Destroyer. And the command I pick is Navigate, and Navigate allows you to increase or decrease its speed by 1. And my Gladiator 1 has a maximum speed of 3, and all ships in this game start off with a speed of 2, so I'm going to increase its speed by 1. And I'm going, since I'm not in range of any enemy ships right now, or squadrons, I'm going to move, let me see if I can turn it all. I'll turn it this way and this way. So I put it in here, and move it forward. 3 spaces.
3 spaces.
Yeah, moving it 3. So you need to straighten this.
By the way, you have to line it up with the grooves. That's what the little platelets on the side, they have little divots. Because right there, you see that? On the tool, that's where, besides he's a tool, but on the tool,
Really?
you have to line it up.
Alright, anyway. So, now that my ship's done, we are going to move into Dixon's second ship for his ship phase.
Okay, so my ship, I'm going to move my MC-80 command cruiser. Its first token is squadron, and it's got a squadron points of 4, but I only have 2 in the vicinity, so I'm going to activate 2.
And which squadron will be activated?
My A-Wing and my other X-Wing. So once you activate your squadrons, by the way, the squadrons move first. So I'm going to move my...
We already went through this, I thought.
Oh, alright. Well, I'm going to move my A-Wing squadron. What's your defense hit? 1 blue. I'm going to move it... My A-Wing has a movement of 5. So I am going to give it I'm going to move it up 4 spaces. you can hit me. Wait, no, wait. Yeah, you can. And I'm gonna move this up. So X-wing has moving to 3. I'm gonna move this up 3. Now I want to move my MC-80 Command Cruiser. My MC-80's Command Cruiser has a speed of 2 currently, but its total speed is 2. It can't go any. The speed can't go any higher.
So that was kind of a worthless statement, pretty much.
So I didn't use navigation for that. So I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it 2 spaces, which is the maximum amount I can. It's got a notch move of 1, another notch movement of 1. So I'm just going to keep it how it is.
All right, go ahead and move.
1 second.
Are you got out of bounds? Let me just make sure.
No, it's put it on the front edge.
Yeah, I think you're good. All right, you're good.
All right.
And that's the end of his second ship movement. I will move into my second ship movement. All right, now it's up to my second ship phase, and I'll move my right Gladiator 1 class Star Destroyer. I'm handing the camera off. And in this specific Gladiator 1 class, its command for it is also navigate, so I'll put that right there. And I'm going to also increase its speed by 1, so it will go up to 3.
It's at its maximum.
Hand me the movement
overdrive?
tool. It's not maximum overdrive. Wait, hand me the range tool also. I'm going to see if I'm in range of your X-Wing. Alright. I might just be.
You know.
Crap. Alright, alright then. I have a movement of 3, so I'm going to move it. I'm going to turn the notches 1 each. Kind of get some form of a formation, I guess. I don't know if I should move it to 3. I'll move it to 3. Alright. And that is the end of my second ship phase. We'll move into Dixon's third ship phase.
By the way, guys, see these hull points? Each ship has a different. Okay. Well, I'm just saying they have a different attack. And the thing is, the squadrons have a different hit points. So his side hull is 4 black dice. That has 4 health. 5 health. So on the card for anti-squadron, it's got 1 blue dice just for to balance things out. So I'm going to move my Nebulon B Esquadron. I've already moved that. My Assault Frigate Mark II-B. My first command is Squadron. So it's got a squadron of points of 3, but these are in the medium range, so I'm going to activate my X-Wing and my A-Wing. I'm going to move my A-Wing up 5 spaces.
Just get up real quick to get a better look.
And I'm going to move my X-Wing up 3 spaces. Yeah. And so that's that. And I'm going to now move my Assault Frigate Mark II-B. It's got a current movement of speed or that of 2. And I'm going to move it up 2 spaces. So it's going to go, it's got 2 notches. 1, 2. So it would have interfered, if you say. Better yet, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it on this side. Yeah, I'm going to get it. Yeah, alright, right there. So I'm going to move it up 2, and it's going to go 2. Alright, so that's all of our ship phases.
I have one more ship to move.
Oh, yeah, here.
Alright, next up, it will be my Imperial class Star Destroyer. Just to make sure you guys got this straight, this idiot held the camera upside down, which you guys probably noticed. Or it may not have been upside down, I may just be holding the phone upside down. But anyway, so just to recap what I did, I just increased its speed and moved it a little bit that way. So now we're going to move into my final ship, which will be my Imperial 1 class Star Destroyer. And I have a command which is navigate, and I'm going to increase its speed by 1. I got to put the camera down real quick to do so.
By the way, I took out that thing with 1 squadron.
Be quiet.
1 X-Wing squadron.
It's got a hit. This is a new battle.
It's got 1 red dice anti-hit.
Anyway, so I I increased its speed by 1, so it now has a speed of 3. And I'm going to move it. I'm actually probably not going to move it 3. I'm probably just going to move it up about 1 or so.
I'm moving up too.
Let's move it a 3. All right, I'm going to move it up a little bit this way. Sorry if I got kind of a bad angle there. He's going to move his X-Wing back. And that ends the first ship phase. Next, we will move into the Rebels' first squadron phase. All right, so now Dixon is going to move into his squadron phase for the Rebels.
Since I moved these guys in my squadron phase, I'm going to move them again. So I'm going to move my A-Wing 4 spaces.
So it's going to be right behind my Gladiator 1 class, which will be a problem. Because my rear shield for my Gladiator 1 only has 1 shield point.
This. 3 spaces.
You're ganging up on that Gladiator 1 over there.
I'm going to move this one 5 spaces.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to move this one also.
That's not good. I find
3
his
spaces.
abundance of aggression disturbing.
And what else I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave.
You're just going to leave that one where it is?
Well,
I mean, because, no offense,
you can still hit it.
They did
so
it.
I'm just going to go ahead and move it up. Wait, does it have 1 blue and 1 black?
Remember, Dixon, squadrons have to be within 1 to attack. Have to be within a space of 1 to attack a capital ship. Or just ships.
Well, yeah, I know that.
So you're going to move it, or you're just going to leave it?
I'm going to move him. He's going to get moved to, like, to the side.
To the side.
Right here.
Alright, so that's the end of Dixon's squadron phase once he picks that up. And I will move into the Imperial squadron. Alright, we're going to move now into the first Imperial squadron phase. And how it's supposed to work, you usually activate 2 squadrons per turn. Like, not per turn, you go back and forth activating 2 squadrons. But since all of his squadrons are activated, I'm just going to go ahead and activate all of them because that's really all I can do at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and activate all squadrons by pushing their tabs into the attack position. Get this wing. Alright. And I can either attack or move. So, I don't know. I'm going to risk it. And I am going to... TIE Fighters have a movement of 4, which is awesome. But they have really crappy hit points. I'm going to go ahead and engage this A-Wing, and they don't engage in combat. What happens is, once they're within 1 space of each other, they're engaged, which means that they're pretty much forced to fight each other in the next squadron phase. They can't attack capital ships, or just ships. I don't know why I keep saying capital ships. It's freaking Star Wars Battlefront. Anyway, now I'm going to also move this TIE Fighter. It has movement of 4, so I'm just going to, since it's pretty much 4, I'm just going to go ahead and put it right here. So these two, both of these squadrons here are now engaged. I'm going to move this TIE Advanced Squadron 2. I'm going to move this TIE Advanced Squadron 1. Just make sure I got that right. Alright. Oh no, I'll move this 1 up and 1 up. And I'll move these. Let me just line it up so I can do this quickly. I'll move this 1 up and 1 up. Alright, so those are all my squadrons. And now, after this, we're going to move into our status phase. Alright, as I said, we have moved around to round 2. It is officially round 2. Let me zoom in on it to prove that it is round 2. So it is now round 2. And we've also selected our new commands during the command phase. And now Dixon is going to move into his first ship phase. So Dixon, what ship are you going to move first?
I am going to move my Nebulon VS.
I see. They can see the shadow of you on the table, you know.
That's the point.
Okay, just go.
I'm actually check my range.
Check that shit.
Check my range. Check. Ooh, I like the range. I'm going to
You're gonna attack?
Yeah, I'm going to.
What's its side hole attack?
4 black, so you can't attack back. So
wait, no. You can only attack with reds.
I've got 3 reds. You got 4 blacks. So
Crap!
That shit's
No.
dead.
No.
Well, we have to. All right, so I'm gonna attack.
No, there's no point attacking.
Well, you have to show them how the dice work.
I know. I've shown them how the dice work.
No,
Okay.
you have not.
Anyway, just to explain what just happened, as always, an idiot with these ships. I need to use different ships, like a Victory 2 class or something. I forgot that the Gladiator 1's side hull attack is 4 black dice, and 4 black dice you can only do it at close range. He's attacked me at long range, where you can only shoot with red dice.
And my side hull attack is 3 red, 3 blue.
So we're pretty much Dixon. He's just going to show you basically how dice work in a quick summary, not a really long lecture. A quick summary. And usually we do it in the box over there, but the phone that we're filming with is currently plugged up to a charger. We usually throw them in. Never mind, he's moving the box over here. All right, sounds great. So he's going to teach you how dice work. So he can currently roll 3 red dice.
Wait, what's my ability? Oh, I didn't even use an ability. It's a focus fire. It's repair.
Haha. He forgot to show his command token. We need it. All right, go ahead.
Well, I'm using a command token for repair.
You're taking a token? Anyway, I said earlier, taking a token...
I'm not... Well, yeah, you can't fire back, so I'm taking a token.
Anyway, taking a token means you don't, like I said, you don't want to use that token, you can save it for later.
Alright, so...
He's going to roll his dice.
Gonna attack 3 red. Nothing. 0 hits. Okay, you can't attack back. Well, you can still use these.
I can use what?
Yeah.
Well, there's no point using the defense tokens. There's literally no point. An accuracy.
Right, 2 criticals.
All right, how crits, first word. How an accuracy works. I forgot to explain what an accuracy means. An accuracy means you can negate one of the defense tokens, like flip it over to where they can't use it, and you get to choose it. And now, actually, since I can't really fire back, it's a perfect segue to explain what these command tokens mean.
I'm gonna choose to deactivate.
We don't. It doesn't really matter because we can't really use them. I kind of forget the names of them every once in a while. This is so. I'm just going to say what they do. This one, you can move one shield from a different hole. Yeah, redirect. You move a different shield up to a different spot. This one, evade from certain distances. You can negate a certain amount of damage, and breach. You reduce the damage by half, rounded up. That's for this specific ship. There's a few other ones like this one. I always forget the name of it. It's only this in the MC80 only have this, but this negates all damage.
No, it negates critical.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it negates the critical, but you still get the damage. It negates the critical, so you take the damage on your shields. So anyway, since
just for precautions, I'm just going to disable.
Dixon, the ship's destroyed. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so that ship's pretty much destroyed. Since we can't really do anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove it from play. Sorry guys, I messed up that certain command that looks like this. Let me grab it real quick. That looks like this. That's actually called brace, not breach. Breach and brace is where you reduce the damage by half and round it up. So now we're going to move into my ship. Actually, wait. Yeah, we're going to move into my ship phase now. Hey guys, we had some slight camera malfunctions, but you didn't really miss anything because I didn't move. I chose to attack his assault frigate Mark II-B from my front hull zone. Since it's at long range, I can only roll red dice, and my red dice attack is 2 for the front hull zone. But I pulled the command Focus Fire, so that means I can roll 1 additional dice of the same color already rolled. So I'm going to roll my base attack, which is 2 red dice, and my +1 red dice for my Focus Fire, but I can only use my Focus Fire on the first turn. So I'm going to roll my first attack. There's 2 hits.
It's 1 hit and an accuracy.
Oh wait, yeah, see, I'm kind of messed up. So I'm going to take away your redirect, and I messed up what the redirect actually is. What a redirect ability does, it actually lets you redirect the damage, not move a shield. So, what do you want to do? You want to take the damage on the hull zones?
Huh?
You want to take the damage on the hull zones? I mean, on the front hull zone?
Yeah.
Alright, let me...
Take this out of the way.
Yeah, take that band away and move 2 shield points down.
Alright, so I can only roll 2?
Yeah, go and roll 2.
Critical 2 hits.
God dang it.
Okay, so...
Alright, so wait. Oh, I have defense abilities. I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to use a breach, reduce the damage by half, so that's 3. So I take 2 damage, 1 which is face-up damage card. And my face-up... Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me.
What does it say?
I got a... I can't really read it because the Zoom has a Depowered armament ship. You cannot attack at long range.
Alright, so
This is going to be a very short
I
video,
just-
my friends.
I
So
just-
pretty
I
much,
won't again.
he just destroyed my next gladiator. So we all know how this is pretty much going to end. So,
He's still never.
I mean, I can't attack at long range, so we're probably just going to not do the attack.
We're
on
just
the
removing
camera.
the ship.
We're just going to remove the ship. So I'm going to turn off the camera and remove the ship, and we'll be back with Dixon's next ship phase. Hey guys, me and Dixon just decided it'd be easier to split this game into 3 installments, mainly because of time and storage. Like storage on my phone for the camera, because I won't be able to fit 6 rounds worth of footage onto my phone. So we decided to divide it into 2-round installments, 3 parts. So it'd be easier for me because once I put out part 1, I'll be able to delete all the part 1 stuff, work on part 2, etc., etc., etc. So it'll be a 3-part game. It'll be a 3-part video for this game, and I'll figure something out, and I'll let you guys know in a comment for each part when the next part will be coming out, or when I plan for the next part to come out. So anyway, we're now going to move into Dixon's next ship phase. All right, after that second embarrassing incident where I took out my other Gladiator 1, and they're all over there sitting in the box of shame, aka where I just store everything during the game. Dixon is going to move into his next ship phase, and he's going to use his
Nebulon B escort.
his Nebulon B escort. Forget I pointed
My
him out.
first command, it's gonna be focus fire.
Focus.
If I attack, which I can't, so I'm gonna use a token for that.
You're going to take a token?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm not gonna move. And I'm just gonna end my turn right there.
All right, so now we're going to move into my Imperial 1 class Star Destroyer. All right, we're going to move into Dixon's final ship phase. He's going to move the Assault Frigate Mark II B, and he's going to take a token for his command Focus Fire because he's not in range of anything at the moment. Kind of the same thing with my Star Destroyer. We're all still kind of out of range of each other.
Focus fire.
So, are you going to maneuver?
Probably.
All right.
Where's your bombers? Okay, 3.
How many spaces are you going to move?
I don't know. I'm gonna move 1. 2.
All right, there we go. And that will pretty much sum up Dixon's ship phase. Dixon, you have to attack then move.
Yeah, I just moved.
okay.
I've seen the range.
Well, we're not going to attack again until part 2.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, guys.
We gotta do a squadron phase though.
Yeah, we still have the squadron phase. We're going to move into the final stage of this video of part 1 before moving to part 2. It'll be the final squadron phase. All right, now it is my final squadron phase, and since Dixon chose not to attack the engaged squadrons, I will attack with the engaged squadrons, and I have an anti-squadron attack of 3 blue die.
All right.
So we're just going to keep these right here. And what's your base attack for the A-Wings?
Base attack is 1 black dice.
Okay, so there's your black dice. So I'll roll first for my anti-squadrons. And with squad-to-squad fighting, only hits count. So criticals and accuracies do nothing. So right now, only hits. Only like regular base hits. So I'll roll first. That's 3 hits.
Crap.
And his A-Wing squadron is down to 1 hit point.
All right.
So
I'm
roll
gonna
for your black
fire
dice.
back. It's got a hit of 1 black dice, but it's got counter 2, so I can use 2 blue dice to also defend.
Wait, what?
It's got counter 2.
Oh, crap. I forgot about the
Yeah.
A-Wing counter.
You never attack with an
No.
A-wing.
Oh, my
Use it for-
gosh.
Yeah.
Take the black
Alright.
dice. Take your dang black dice.
So you think?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Ooh, I might die. All right.
Okay, so I take 2 hits.
Oh, you've got 1 hit point. 3.
Yeah, I forgot the TIE Fighter's not here. So I gotta do this here.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Right, here we go. Rolling. You've gotta be kidding me. 2 accuracies and a critical. Okay, so Dixon and I'm probably gonna die this turn, so just roll.
2 hits, yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead. So he's gonna remove that TIE Fighter from play. And we're gonna move to the next engaged squadron, which is another A-Wing and another TIE Fighter. So pretty much same thing as last time. Hopefully I do better. So I'm gonna roll with 3 blue die because that's my anti-squadron attack, because I'm the attacker. And that is 3 accuracies. Are you kidding
You
me?
didn't have to. You didn't have to attack because it also has counter too.
I know it has counter. I just want to just go.
Dude,
I just want to play. Let's go.
I'm calling you dead this turn. 3 hits.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so it's down.
Yep, that TIE fighter. I lose another TIE fighter. It's gone. So his A-Wings rule. So now, I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I don't want to risk it.
Look position. It's literally a screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna risk anything because we're not gonna be able to really do any real attacks till part 2. So anyway, that's the end of our squadron phase. Alright guys, that pretty much sums up Star Wars Armada Part 1. And the main part of this little video right here is to explain the score. So far, Dixon has scored 128 points worth of my fleet, which is quite devastating, while I destroyed none of his fleet, mainly because of my mess ups with the gladiators, but hopefully I will come back in parts 2 and 3. And speaking of part 2 and 3, part 2 will be rounds 3 and 4, and part 3 will be rounds 5 and 6. Those will be posted soon. If you want to know when they'll be posted, make sure to look in comments I put in the future on this video. Anyway, I know you guys want to see Road of Berlin soon. I'm working on it. I've just been really busy with football, as always with most of my videos. I said I've been busy with something, which I have. It's not an excuse. I really have been busy. So I will get to it when I can. I'm trying my best. So there will be more Army Marine reviews and stop motions to come in the future. Just because I'm starting Wargaming doesn't mean I'm going to drift away from what this channel started. I'm still going to do a lot of that. Just I thought it'd be good to kind of expand the channel a little bit to draw in more viewers and kind of to give the channel more to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this new area of my channel. And anyway, guys, please like, comment, subscribe if you like this. If you didn't like it, dislike it. I mean, I need to know this to see what my subscribers and my viewers like. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I know this was a long one. And part 2 and 3, do you have the epic conclusion of our battle will be out soon. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll see ya.